He was the voice of a generation, spiritual, powerful, unforgettable, and gone too soon. In 1994, reggae star Garnet Silk died in a house fire under mysterious circumstances, but to this day fans are still asking, was it really just a tragic accident, or something far more sinister? With rumors of foul play, lost police records, and unanswered questions, Garnet Silk's death remains one of reggae's greatest mysteries. In this video, we explore the final hours of Garnet's life, the theories surrounding his death, and the legacy he left behind. Get ready to uncover the facts and decide for yourself, accident or murder. Don't blink. The truth might be more complicated than you ever imagined. The circumstances surrounding the life and untimely death of Garnet Silk, a remarkably talented singer-songwriter who passed away at the age of 28, remain a topic of considerable interest. Despite his brief career, it is not an overstatement to assert that he is one of the most iconic figures in the annals of reggae music, revered by both fans and critics as a refreshing presence within the genre. Garnet Silk is often regarded as a spiritual leader and a catalyst for the Rasta Renaissance. His extraordinary vocal abilities have the power to evoke profound emotional responses, even among the most stoic individuals. He transitioned from a teenage DJ in his hometown to one of the most sought-after reggae artists globally, with his talent, widespread appeal, and spiritual attributes leading many to herald him as the next Bob Marley. During a period when reggae music had strayed from its golden era, Garnet Silk epitomized the positive essence of the genre and its potential for global impact. His deeply inspirational lyrics, delivered through his exceptional vocal stylings, served as a nostalgic reminder of reggae's illustrious past and a hopeful indication of its resurgence. Tragically, just as he was on the cusp of achieving monumental stardom, he met a horrific and untimely demise, a loss that has been difficult for many of his fans, family, and colleagues to reconcile as merely an accident, despite official conclusions regarding his death. Over the years, various insinuations and theories have emerged suggesting that Garnet Silk may have been a victim of murder, driven by jealousy stemming from his rising prominence, and that he represents yet another casualty of the pervasive violence that has claimed the lives of numerous Jamaican reggae musicians. Garnet Silk, born Garnet Damian Smith on April 2, 1966 in Prolea, located in the Manchester district of Jamaica, grew up in the Hatfield district and attended Hatfield All-Age School. Although he was not particularly enthusiastic about academic pursuits, he excelled in football and gained popularity for his DJing and singing talents. He began performing with a sound system at the age of 12 under the stage name Little Bimbo. His impressive performances at such a young age led to his regular involvement as a DJ, eventually adopting the name Garnet Silk. At the age of 19, he formed a friendship with the emerging DJ Tony Rebel, which prompted him to relocate to Kingston in search of greater opportunities. Upon reuniting with Tony Rebel in Kingston, the two developed a collaborative dynamic. It was Tony Rebel who introduced Garnet Silk to the teachings of Rastafarianism, a spiritual transformation that significantly altered the course of his life. This shift redirected Garnet from a streetwise DJ to a teacher and prophet, deeply engaged in scripture and passionate about discussing his faith. In those formative years, Garnet Silk also played a pivotal role in encouraging fellow artists, such as Luciano and Banton, to embrace spirituality. It was noted that most of his discussions with Derek Morgan revolved around biblical topics. Despite being a talented DJ and seasoned vocalist, Morgan recognized Silk's extraordinary singing abilities and encouraged him to transition from toasting to singing in 1989. This pivotal change led to a surge in Silk's popularity within the sound system community. Subsequently, he secured a contract with VP Records and released his debut album, It's Growing, in 1992. This album, rich in cultural themes, spiritual messages, and romantic songs, resonated with a market that was increasingly disillusioned with the prevailing slackness in music. Consequently, it became the best-selling album in Jamaica that year, with tracks such as Hello, Hello, Mama Africa, achieving international acclaim. Silk's follow-up album, Gold, released in 1993, further solidified his status, propelling him at the top of reggae charts in Jamaica, the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, and Japan. His global tours that year were marked by sold-out performances in clubs and concert halls, showcasing his spiritually uplifting and culturally enlightening music. This success not only revitalized his career, but also inspired a renaissance among emerging artists like Luciano, Sizzla, Anthony B., and others, who began to incorporate spirituality into their music, fostering a movement that continues to gain momentum. It is noteworthy that Silk's artistry evoked nostalgia among fans and resonated with prominent Jamaican producers such as Sly and Robbie, Dean Frazier, and Earl Lindo, who acknowledged his adherence to traditional reggae principles. In early 1994, Silk signed an international deal with MCA Records and delivered remarkable performances at major events like Reggae Sumfest and Reggae Fest. Tragically, on December 9, 1994, while en route to a concert in Mandeville, he met an untimely death. Official reports indicate that he was at his mother's residence, where he had been facing threats and thefts related to the construction of a new home for her. During a demonstration of a shotgun he had acquired for protection, an accidental discharge ignited a gas cylinder in the kitchen, resulting in a catastrophic explosion that engulfed the house in flames, claiming the lives of Garnet Silk, his brothers and friends. Initially escaping the premises, the individual returned upon realizing that his mother remained trapped within the residence, ultimately resulting in his demise. The police classified this incident as an accident following their investigation. However, numerous local residents have dismissed this conclusion, asserting that it was a murder motivated by envy towards the victim's significant rise to fame and success. The specifics regarding the alleged perpetrators and the circumstances surrounding the incident have not been disclosed or corroborated. Such tragic events have been recurrent in Jamaica over the years. Furthermore, many individuals close to the victim have strongly refuted the notion that he ever possessed a firearm. Notably, his associates, Fred McGregor and R.T.I. Stevens, have consistently maintained that he would have had no involvement with guns. It is also noteworthy that the police recovered not only a shotgun, but also illegal handguns and ammunition from the scene of the fire. The individuals best positioned to clarify the situation would have been the survivors present in the house that day. However, to my knowledge, no statements have been issued by them. Consequently, the community is left to either speculate or accept the official narrative. While I am not a ballistics expert, preliminary research suggests that the likelihood of shotgun pellets igniting a gas tank is exceedingly low, as indicated by expert opinions. Additionally, one might question the location of the gunfire. If the individuals were engaged in conversation, it is reasonable to assume they were gathered in the living room, making it peculiar for 6 people to be confined to a small kitchen. Nevertheless, I acknowledge my limitations in investigative expertise. The untimely death of Garnet Silk represents a profound loss of an exceptionally talented and unique individual. It is natural for those in mourning to suspect foul play, particularly when the circumstances surrounding the death appear incongruous. Nearly 3 decades have elapsed since Garnet Silk's passing, yet the loss of such a promising star on the brink of superstardom remains difficult to reconcile. It is often said that time heals all wounds. Hopefully, the pain of losing the remarkable Garnet Silk will diminish, allowing us to appreciate the privilege of having witnessed his extraordinary talent during our lifetimes. Garnet Silk's voice brought hope, faith, and unity to millions, yet his death remains clouded in mystery and sorrow. Whether it was tragic accident or something more sinister, one thing is certain: His legacy still burns bright in the hearts of reggae fans worldwide. What do you think really happened that night? Let us know your thoughts and theories in the comments below. If you want more untold stories, reggae history, and deep dives into the legends of the music world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Rest in power, Garnet Silk. Your voice may be gone, but your message lives on.